Hello everyone, and welcome to tutorial 2 in our Introduction to Python series. In the last tutorial, we learned how to use print statements to display and print information on the screen. Today, we are going to learn about variables. This lesson connects to General Curriculum Outcome 2, Technological Systems, specifically SCOs 23, 25, and 28, where we will write code that assigns and manipulates variables, modify that code, and focus on using good and best practices in a text-based coding environment. So let's jump into our Colab. So I already created a new code called variables, and we're going to use this to type. So you're probably wondering, what is a variable? A variable is used to store information that we can use later in our program. You can kind of think of it like a container that you store information in, and then we can get that container and use the information later on in our code. So let's create our first variable. We'll call the variable name, and we're going to say name equals, and make sure you put your string in quotation marks. So here the variable is name and it stores the text Mackenzie. So if we want to display this variable on screen, or we can print it. So we go print and we just say name. Notice that we do not put name in quotation marks, because if we do this, it's just going to print name. Because remember, it prints whatever is in the quotation marks. Hence, we just type the variable name with no quotation marks, and we can see that it outputs Mackenzie. So, variables can also be used to store numbers. So say we call this age equals 21, and now we go print age, and we can see it prints the number 21. Another cool thing we could do with variables is Python actually has built-in math functions that will do the operation for you. Say we call a variable number 1, and it's 6, and then we do number 2, and it's equal to 4, and then we could do rint number 1 plus number 2, and if we run this, we could see we get the answer of 6 plus 4, which is 10. So this is another cool thing, another way you can incorporate some math elements into your program. And we can also combine a print statement with a variable. So if we make a variable called name again, and you enter whatever name you like, and we go print, I'm going to say hello, and then you want to put a comma, and then put your variable. So now this should print hello Mackenzie. So we run it, hello Mackenzie. So that's going to be all for this tutorial. We can see how this connects to those specific curriculum outcomes because we're assigning the variables and we're using them in our program. And then we could see how we can modify that code and make it look nice. So that's all for today's lesson. We learned about variables and how to assign them and use them in print statements, and also use simple calculations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.